Hi, everyone. Our tour of fall sport head coaches continues, celebrating Viking Days. This is our third annual. Pleased to be joined by head women's soccer coach, Brandon Barkus. Coach Barkus, we are physically distanced. Normally, we're standing side by side together somewhere on campus, but this will have to do this year.
Yeah, it's different.
And I'm on the pool deck. The swim team's getting ready to start practice. They're trying to be quiet, but they don't have to be. It's okay. They can start practice. Coach, the last 7 months, take me back from March until now and the ups and the downs. And first of all, what have you seen from your team through that time? What have you learned about them?
A couple of words kind of come to mind as far as it's been obviously very unique, very interesting time. The thing that kind of comes to mind maybe with my team, determination, resilience, I think are two terms that I would say. I mean, I talk to a lot of athletes every day, and just hearing their stories about getting through, a day, a week, a month, kind of getting through the season. Resilience, and the phrase that our team's been talking a lot about is day by day, and that's never meant more in my life than this whole COVID season. So. It's been really unique. I've learned a lot about how to communicate differently. I've learned a lot about how to manage my time. I've learned a lot about, how, and when I talk about managing time too, it's, my phone died earlier because I was on it so much today, and that's not good use of my time. I need to do a little phone time, do some computer time, do some phone time. And, but managing your time, I think, and a lot of the women on the team say the exact same thing. It's their day can get away from them really quick when they're on a Zoom call. They have class. They kind of spend a little time after class talking to people on a Zoom call. The next thing you know, they're trying, oh, crud, I'm a little late for lunch. And then their day kind of gets away with them. So, time management's been pretty big too, because you don't have that set schedule that we normally have. Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about that as a staff and coaches too, is the routine piece. And I know once we were able to get a date that we could have organized practice, that was a big day. Obviously everybody wants to be competing, and we want to. We're trying to figure out what spring could look like for our fall sports. But in the meantime, to be able to have something and to be able to have some organized team activity, help them be a team, right?
Right. Yeah. When the announcement came that September 10th, we were going to start doing countable hours, and then we were out on the field on September 15th and started, kind of training in small groups and doing our thing. You could just the joy from the student athletes was just incredible. And, fall. I mean, who doesn't love fall sports? I mean, it's just outside, the weather's great. You're together with your team. It's just great. There's so many positives. So yeah, it was a great day.
And it's an interesting Viking Days week because, you've been through enough of them too. And even last year, on the football game day, it snowed, right? And it's going to be 80 degrees all week in Sioux Falls. So, and I'm inside, but there's a reason why I'm inside. It's our auction week, right? The auction's always such a great event for Augustana Athletics. We couldn't hold it in person in March, so we're doing it online during Viking Days week. And the reason I'm here because I want to show you the sign that I'd like for you to bid on, because it really doesn't do it justice until you see it up close. So it's a neon sign. Used to be at the Sioux Falls Arena, actually.
Okay.
It's pretty heavy duty, but it would look great in your basement. So feel free to bid. I know it does have a bid right now, but it could use some more. So items like that, Coach, would look
Where's
great.
it at? What's the bid level at right now?
Last I checked, it was at $500.
Oh, solid. Okay.
So,
okay.
But because it's hard to describe how big that thing is, and it would look great in somebody's basement, no doubt. It would be a heck of a way to cap off some basement decor.
There you go. I need a little more basement decor too. Sure.
But the auction, it's a great night for us to come together. Give me one of your favorite memories of the in-person auction that we have every year. I know the soccer team's been very involved every year, and I know you've enjoyed it as well.
Oh, well, you know me. I'm a social guy. I like to have fun. Don Pearson working the auction's always really fun. The heads and tails game, that's always pretty fun. And that's the other thing too, is the soccer women, when I see them, they're always in, athletic gear and their hair up. And it's, there's not a lot of times throughout the course of a year that I see them where their hair's down and they're in dresses. And so that's always fun to see them in a different environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the auction, just bringing people together, it's a time that I get a chance to reunite with different friends and different friends that my wife has as well that come to the auction, and it's a really good time. And then a lot of the soccer parents come, so I find myself kind of bouncing from table to table, chatting with a bunch of different people, and I really enjoy that. So it's been great to have that auction over the years.
Yeah, we'll get back there. We'll get back, but in the meantime, we figured the next best things, at least do it during Viking Days, give people a chance to come together online and bid and support Augustana Athletics. Because at the end of the day, those things that you bid on, that money goes to support our student athletes and to help that experience. Coach, last year you again made the NCAA tournament, won the first round game. So I know once we do compete, you're looking forward because you had an awful good team coming back for this year.
We were actually, in my opinion, I think we were loaded. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm a pretty optimistic guy, so every year I'm like, I feel pretty good. I think this is going to be a pretty strong team. But we did a little inter-squad scrimmage on Saturday, and oh my gosh, some of our young talent is they're really, really good. And and our senior leadership and I think we're going to be really, really strong. I feel like we have not dropped off at all. As a matter of fact, we've gotten stronger. Recruiting just keeps going up for us. We've got 10 kids committed for fall of 2021 amid this pandemic. And so I think it says a lot about the school, but I hope it says a lot about our program and young, women wanting to be involved in a strong academic environment and also a strong athletic team. So I'm excited to hopefully maybe get some games under our belt this spring. We'll kind of see how that goes. But I think the team looks really good. I'm very happy.
Yeah, you should be. All right, now are you ready for rapid fire questions?
Yeah, give it to me.
Okay. Mask or gator?
Mask.
Snowboarding or skiing?
Snowboarding, 100%.
And the reason why?
By the way, right there. Little sporting in the city. Yeah. Snowboarding, man. Well, I was a big skateboarder growing up and heavy into it. And then when I was in college, a good friend of mine was a lift operator at a little small place, just like Great Bear. And so I kind of self-taught myself. And then I got a job as an instructor. I got a job as a lift instructor just for a couple months, really short, whatever. Yeah. And then got a job as a or as an instructor, kind of like I said, self-taught. And then I've been teaching, snowboarding here at Augustana for 15 years. So love it. Oh, it's so fun. I'm actually buying a new board this year. I'm really, really excited.
Terrific. Okay, I got us away from the rapid part, but MLS or Premier League?
Premier League. Okay. I do love MLS though. I mean, there's a lot of people that discredit it, say the quality's not very good. I think the quality's done nothing but gotten better. But the Premier League is awesome. The games this weekend, Liverpool lost to Aston Villa, and it was an unbelievable game. Crazy.
Well, and it's interesting to see how that popularity has grown as it's more available on TV. I mean, it's everywhere now on TV. You can watch the Premier League. Okay, fall weather or spring weather in Sioux Falls?
Fall, all day long.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you.
Well, it's our sports season for sure. That's the big thing. Yeah. And then plus two, I can wear shorts kind of all the way up almost to November-ish, maybe even into November, depending on the weather. The weather kind of is questionable in March. I'm a shorts guy. I like to wear shorts. So. Well,
let me point out, though, I did travel with your team to the NCAA tournament in Bemidji where it was snowing and you were still wearing shorts. So I don't know that impacts it. Okay, if I wasn't a coach, I would be?
I would be a car salesman.
Okay. All right. My favorite vacation is?
Canoeing and camping with my family.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
You passed.
Awesome.
I think you got them all right.
Good. What's your favorite vacation?
My favorite vacation is 6 days on the beach with nothing to do.
Actually, my wife likes blue water and white sand as well, but we don't tend to do that too often. But we do camp and get out on the lake quite a bit. We do enjoy that a lot. Down in Yankton's actually really fun. They've got a pretty cool little site down there. So
all right, South Dakota Tourist Director Brandon Barkus. All right, hey Coach, thanks very much. Have a great week of practice. Don't forget to tell your friends to bid early, bid often, and I'm going to give you one more look at this fabulous sign that can be anyone's bidding online.
Beautiful. It's popping. Tell you what. Awesome.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. See you.